Welcome to Upper Body Day. We are going to do 4 moves, 2 supersets. You do need a pair of dumbbells. I also recommend having some type of yoga block or book, but it's not recommended. Today's moves are going to focus on some basic strength. They are low back friendly. So what that means is you should not feel any of these in your lower back, and they are great moves to really strengthen that upper body. Also a friendly reminder that your movement, your workouts can be nourishing, can be strength focused without depleting yourself or injuring yourself. Sometimes it really can be simple and it's still very effective. So let's go ahead and just take in a couple deep breaths in our nose here. Really reach up through that rib cage, exhale. Bring it back down. We're going to inhale, reach back up. And then we're going to slowly drop small twists here as we open. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale. We're going to go one more time each side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. All right, we're going to go ahead and come into all fours here, doing just a couple cat-cows. So we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale, kind of tuck under. As you inhale, we don't need to really emphasize the low back sway and the belly hang, okay? We can do just a very small movement. Again, we don't need to put pressure on that lower spine. So you want to just inhale, and when you inhale, you just want to think about relaxing your glutes. Relax that pelvic floor. Relax the stomach muscles. Relax, just inhale, expand that rib cage, really relaxing your body. And then as you exhale, you just kind of want to think about scooping that pelvic floor, engaging the abdominal wall, and kind of pressing down into the mat. Again, inhale, just kind of relax. Exhale, pull through. We're going to go ahead, left hand here behind the head. We're just going to do a couple small thoracic twists here. So what that means is we are just trying to get a little bit of mobility in that mid back. So this mid back area can tend to tighten up on us because of modern day society, how much we are doing on our phones, working on computers, driving, holding a baby, all of the things. So we tend to get very tight in here. So just working on that mobility will help with overall posture, which will help with your movement become effective. It also helps with a stronger core, stronger pelvic floor, all of the things. Your body is a system. It's all connected. Again, we're not overdoing it. We're not pushing too far. The key here with all workouts is you're tuning into your body. You know your body best. We're going to take that arm, we're going to thread it under and just kind of stretch it out here a couple breaths. So that is what I call intuitive movement, tuning into our bodies, how we're feeling, our energy levels, and moving based on that. That's what's going to be sustainable. Let's go ahead and switch sides here. And again, just because I'm telling you to do something, if you are at home and you're like, this just doesn't feel right, or you know what, I'm feeling a little bit in that lower back, stop what you're doing, okay? You know your body best, and the more you tune in to your body and understand what's going on, the more efficient you are going to become as a mover, okay? No two bodies are the same. Let's go ahead, thread that needle under here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. All right, one last warm-up move here is called tummy time. We're going to come all the way down. What we're going to do here is I want you to really think about those hips. You're going to tuck those hips under. This is the most important part of this move, okay? Because again, we don't want to feel any pressure in that lumbar spine, in that lower back. So again, you're going to tuck that pelvis under as if your tailbone here is kind of tucking under, kind of curling. And then from there, you're going to take your chin. You're going to tuck it in towards your neck and then slightly up. You're going to press through your hands and your elbow, and you're just going to elevate just enough here where, again, we're kind of working in that mid-back area. So you do not want to feel this in the lower back at all, okay? Inhale, exhale, trying to think about those shoulder blades slightly elevating and squeezing back. And just kind of holding out. And then if you need to release, reset here again. Tuck the pelvis under first. Very important. And then pressing up and back. All right, go ahead and keep doing these moves. If that is uncomfortable for you to lay down, another move we can do here is getting up against a wall, and you're going to bring your feet out just enough so your lower back's nice and flat. You're going to slightly elevate those shoulders, and then you're going to pull those shoulder blades down and back. So we are not driving those elbows into the wall, okay? You are slightly elevating, and then kind of, again, chin tuck here. So giving yourself a couple double chins. I know we all hate to do it, but really it is a great move for our spine, for our neck. So again, slightly elevate here, and then focus on pulling those shoulder blades down and back. Tuck the chin. Again, elbows are not driving into the wall. And then as you do this, right, you've mastered that now. Slightly elevate, pull back. Now I want you to exhale and think about that abdominal wall coming together to support your body as you do this. Again, go ahead, reset, shake it out, start over. Inhale, exhale. I know it's a lot to think about. It seems like such a simple move for both. But the more you can really tune in, again, elevate, exhale, pull them back, really feel like I can feel my shoulder blades just working so hard back there in both moves. And that really is such an important thing, that mind to muscle connection, and making sure that you are able to activate and work your body as the system that it is before you pick up any weight. So go ahead and flow through either option here. Just a couple more. Deep breath in, exhale out. And then as you wrap it up, we are going to get started. So we are going to start with what I like to call a wide row into a heavy bicep curl. Okay, so we are aiming for strength today. So if you have availability, try to go for heavier. You can always start a little bit lighter, make sure you got the move down, and then if it feels easy, you can bump up that weight. Another friendly reminder is sometimes just going heavy isn't always the option, because sometimes we do compensate with other muscles versus the muscles we are trying to activate. So please keep that in mind too. Dumbbells are great, increasing weight is great, but also the more you tune into your body, the stronger you're going to get, and I cannot stress that enough, okay? So if you have that book or that yoga block here, you're gonna put one hand here, try to not lock that elbow out, right? Soft bend in that elbow. We are gonna go ahead, take that same side leg out here for a little bit of support. We still wanna think about those abdominal muscles here coming together to support our body as we do this upper back move. You are gonna take that dumbbell here. We are going to exhale. You're gonna slightly twist here at the top. Okay, you're going to inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, pull, small twist here at the top. Inhale, lower back down. So as you can see, I am just lightly twisting at the top, okay? I'm not over twisting where you should feel that in the lower back at all. It's a very small twist, and what I'm actually having you try to activate is in between the shoulder blades. So often when we just do a bent over row here, we get a little bit more of the back of the shoulder, the deltoid here. And it's hard to activate up in that upper back, which again, tends to be a little weak from all the things we do in front of us. So with that small twist, so you're rowing through that elbow a little bit wider, and then with that small twist, again, you should feel it up in that shoulder blade here. Okay, really focusing on that upper back. Inhale as you lower, exhale, pull up. Again, as you exhale too, thinking about the abdominal muscles here, supporting your body as you pull up. Sometimes when we go heavier, this one, that's when we start to feel a little bit more behind the shoulder in here. So sometimes a little bit lighter so we can feel that muscle in between those shoulder blades working, right? Okay? And then tune into your body. So I'm not going to give you a set amount of reps, which I know might drive some clients crazy because they're like, just tell me what to do. But again, I want you to understand what's going on with your body. So go ahead and do a couple. Make sure you're feeling it in the right spot, finishing up your last reps. Those final reps, you should feel your muscles really starting to fatigue, okay? And if you don't, you can even kind of hold at the top here. Exhale, hold it out, hold. Bring it down, add in another hold, a little bit of that isometric hold to really get those muscles to fire here, okay? Finishing up your final reps, we're gonna switch sides. So again, at the end of these moves, whether you're doing 8, 10, 12, 15, those final reps, you should feel those muscles really starting to fatigue, okay? Inhale, exhale. That's really what we want to focus on when we're doing more basic strength versus a functional full body. So really just focusing on those muscles here. Again, inhale as you lower, exhale, pull up, small twist, feeling that in the shoulder blade there. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you feel a little shaky. I'm starting to feel that a little bit. Maybe again, you're holding here at the top a little bit, just kind of challenging your body. And if you are repeating this workout, which this workout is a great one to repeat because it is basic strength. Again, if you're going to go heavier weights, if you're bumping up your weight today, then go for a little bit less reps. If you have lighter weights, if this is your first time doing this movement, then you're going to go lighter weight. You're going to make sure that you have the mechanics properly, right, before we increase that weight. So it doesn't matter specifically what the weight is, what your reps are. It's tuning into your body and understanding that those final reps, you are like, okay, it is working. We're going to go into a hammer curl here. Feel free to stay on the knees. Feel free to stand if you want to stand. And what we're going to do is we're going to hammer curl up. We're going to go slow, as slow as you can on the way down. Hammer curl up, slow on the way down, as slow as you can. This is called eccentric on the way down here. Curl it up. And you can even kind of guide with that other hand to get that curl up there. If you are using a heavier weight, a little bit of assist here, slow on the way down. And as we do bicep curls, ladies, we want to make sure we're not hunching over. So sometimes we like to squeeze that elbow in. Sometimes we like to hunch over. We don't want any of that, okay? We also don't want to be sticking the chest out where we've got some rib flare going on, maybe a little compression in that lower back. We want to find that nice neutral pelvis, stacking motion here, neutral rib cage, curl it up, down. Let's go ahead and finish up your final reps here. And we're going to go into the other side. So again, curl it up, slow on the way down. Curl it up, slow. Really tuning into your body here again. Curl it up, slow on that eccentric move. Whew. Finishing your final reps. And then we are going back into that wide row here. All right. So go ahead, get situated. I'm going to start with my right arm this time. So my right leg's coming out for that support. I'm going to inhale, exhale. Think about that abdominal wall supporting my body here. Grab that dumbbell. We're going to exhale, pull up, small twist at the top. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, up. I know today we're moving a little bit slow, right? Sometimes when we think about working out, we just want to get in, get out, get on with our day, which is great some days, and if we are on a time crunch. But other days we really do need to focus on tuning in with your body, right? This is basic strength. This is simple moves that is working your upper body. This is working that upper back, which is essential for good posture here, okay? So sometimes slowing it down and focusing on that mind to muscle connection is very, very important to make your movement effective. But remember, intuitive movement is understanding, finish your final reps here, your body, what it needs that day. Sometimes we do just need a 10-minute in and out. I don't want to think about it, right? Other days, okay, I want to work a little bit more of that strength and really tune into my body. Other days, maybe we just want to do like a mobility pajama coffee flow, right? Inhale, exhale. That's the great thing about intuitive movement is it's sustainable because you're listening to your body and your energy and you're moving accordingly, which keeps you showing up and building strength. So gentle consistency over intense inconsistency. Okay, ladies? Keep that in the back of your head always. Inhale, exhale as you pull up. Slow and controlled. We're not letting that dumbbell just fall to the ground. Whoo! I am feeling that in my upper back. So literally might have been able to do like 2 more reps, but I could just tell I'm getting tired, probably compromising form a little bit. So I just ended it at that rep. So again, tuning into your body. We don't want to compensate with bad form just to rep out 2 more reps. So going to that fatigue for that strength. Here we go. We're going to curl it up. Slow on the way down. Curl it up. Slow. Inhale. And exhale. Finishing out your final reps here. You can do this one with both dumbbells and both hands at the same time. The reason I'm doing one hand is because I am using that heavier weight, so I'm helping guide up, slow on the way down, working on that eccentric movement, okay? Curl it up, slow on the way down. The best thing about Seni workouts is you can adapt to what works for you. In other words, we do call modifications. I modify everything. However, I'm starting to change that word to adapt because sometimes I think mentally we're like, well, I don't want to modify. That makes you weak. It's just the opposite. If you understand what your body's telling you, so you modify or adapt accordingly, that actually makes you more of an optimal and advanced mover because there's no point in jumping to something advanced if your body can't do that. You're going to end up hurting yourself. So adapt, do what works for you. This is your workout today. I'm here to guide you, but you can make it your own in whatever way you are feeling. Finishing up your final reps here. Woo-wee. Inhale and exhale. Awesome work. All right, we are going to go into our second superset here. So if you need to grab some water, grab a deep breath. If you want to go for a third round, feel free to pause and go through it one more time. 2 rounds is great. 3 rounds is great. Again, listening to your body and what you're feeling. You want to go for that upper back one more time, go right ahead. Otherwise, we're going to come down into a chest press here. So I am going to grab my 15s, but you're going to grab whatever is comfortable for you. We are going to come all the way down onto our back here. And instead of holding the weights, I guess I should show you this in a seated position. Instead of holding our weights completely out wide like this and not super narrow, we're going to go at like a 45-degree angle here. You're going to come down. You're going to drive through the heel of the hand as you come up. Okay, so your dumbbells aren't completely locked in up here. They're also not neutral. So it's like kind of that 45 down, up. We really want to focus on that chest working here, okay? Come all the way down. We're going to inhale as you lower, exhale, press it up. Inhale as you lower, exhale, press. Try to think about pressing through the heel of your hand here. Again, moving with intention, moving with purpose. Even if you only have light weights, you can use that mind to muscle connection, really making those weights feel heavier, really making those muscles fire and work here. Level, you can come up into a bridge position and do a little bit more of a decline press as well. So again, adapt accordingly. Inhale, exhale, press. Finishing up those final reps. We're going to go a little bit lighter weight here. We're going to go into a side lying position. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that weight, we're going to pull it up, drop it back down. So again, if you have something to elevate a little bit more on here, pull up and down. Again, inhale, exhale as you come up. Leading through that elbow. We don't want to like come up so high where we start curling that wrist. That wrist should stay nice and straight. Again, pulling up through that elbow. Inhale, exhale. Each time you exhale, think about those abdominal muscles here supporting your body. Whew. Finishing up those final reps. Feeling it. And then we are going to switch sides. Ready? Here we go. Pulling up, down. Inhale and exhale. Nice and slow and controlled. Remember those final reps. You should start to really feel that muscle fatigue, building that functional strength here. 3, 2, finishing your final reps. Whew. Tell you what, they creep up on you. All right, we're going right back down into that chest press here. So grab that weight, come all the way down. Again, if you want to come up into that bridge position, inhale as you lower, exhale as you press. Inhale. Think about pressing through the heel of your hand. Nice and slow and controlled. You can go even slower on that way down. Again, time under tension, really building that muscle. Press it up. Slow, slow, and press. Finishing your final reps there. Awesome. Good job. Apologize. I think my necklace keeps hitting my microphone. All right, we're going into that side lying position here, into that upright row. Ready? Here we go. Pull it up and down. Inhale, exhale. Pulling through that elbow. Exhale as you come down. Remember, don't let that weight just fall. You want to control the movement here, using your muscles. Finishing your final ones. Whew. I am fatiguing out there. And let's switch to the other side. Ready? And go up and down. Pulling up nice and slow. Slow on the way down. Inhale and exhale. Awesome work. Getting so strong. Tuning into your body here. Let's go. Finish your final reps. Whew. All right, we are going to go ahead when you're done and push back into a child's pose position. If you want to go for round 3, feel free to go for round 3. If you're tighter on time, you only got 2 rounds. Remember, 2 rounds is better than none. Let's go ahead and push back here. Deep breath in the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let's go ahead and come up. Just do kind of a couple shoulder rolls here. So trying to pull the shoulder down and back. Press through the hands as you come up. Inhale. Exhale. I'm gonna go ahead, come into that seated position. We'll just go ahead, one more breath, inhale, exhale, twist it open. If you have a doorway nearby, inhale, exhale, going up to the doorway, elbows in line with that shoulder, and lightly press into that doorway. That is a great stretch for the chest to really kind of open up, and then come back, stretch it out, back, stretch it out a couple times here. Otherwise, just doing a couple little twists here. Awesome work, way to show up today. I know there's a million other things we could be doing, but really taking that time to focus on basic strength and building that strong functional body is so important for longevity. So awesome work. I am so proud of you.